Most of 9 million small-scale fisher folk in the Philippines compete among themselves for coastal resources that are dwindling through time. Recent studies have shown that fish harvest yield is only 1.6 tons per year per fisher, while excellent live coral cover is just 5%. These conditions have been attributed to destructive and illegal fishing methods and siltation, which has been aggravated by the rapid loss of mangroves. In 1991, after 18 years of developing aquaculture technologies, the SEAFDEC department in the Philippines broke new ground. It ventured into its first Community Fishery Resource Management, or CFRM project. With funds from the International Development Research Center, the Aquaculture Department tackled the issues of coastal resource degradation and fisher folk poverty for the first time. Then Aquaculture Department Chief Dr. Flor Lacanilao emphasized that for the said community project to succeed, an integrated complementary approach to sea farming or sea ranching, artificial reefs, and the granting of territorial use rights should be recognized. After some biological and socioeconomic criteria were drawn up, a survey evaluation of prospective pilot sites was conducted. AQD chose Malalison Island off the coast of Kulasi Town in Panay, West Central Philippines. How did Malalison get its name?
Kulasi has 3 islands called Batbatan, Manigin, and Malalison. The legends was Madjaas and Canlaon was married and they had 3 children. One is Malalison, the other one is Batbatan, and then Manigin. And this Malalison was called Malalison because the child was always malalis to their parents or disobedient.
One of Kulasi's 44 barangays, Malalison is a 55-hectare island located 3 kilometers northwest of the town. It can be reached by a 20-minute motorboat ride from Kulasi Town in the mainland. A demographic census conducted by AQD researchers Renato Agbayani and Susana Ciar at the start of the project showed that 75% of island residents lived below the poverty line, and around 65% derived most of their income from fishing. A fish landing study done in 1992 showed that fish yield from coral reefs was a low 5.8 tons per square kilometer per year. Corals were also found to be degraded with only 35% live cover. The damage was attributed to the use of illegal and destructive fishing methods such as dynamite fishing, cyanide fishing, and muroami. Perhaps Malalison fishers in the past chose to live up to the island's name, rebellious, in the Visayan dialect. How was Malalison before CFRM?
There are some illegal activities being practiced by the people in the locality, specifically on cyanide and little muroami.
In its first 3 years of community immersion, the Aquaculture Department's CFRM team prepared Malalison's coastal model of poverty. Degraded marine and land resources, limited livelihood opportunities, low educational attainment, and lack of empowerment were found to directly cause poverty. High population growth was found to be both an effect and cause of poverty. SEAFDEC introduced 4 major interventions: community organizing and institution building, alternative livelihoods, ARs, and TERFs. These were to enhance Malalison's coastal resources and improve socioeconomic conditions. community organizing and institution building. CFRM hinges on the formation of a strong and sustainable Fishers Association, explained AQD CFRM scientist Renato Agbayani, who took over the project after Dr. Lacanilao. What two agencies were helpful in community organizing?
Well, there were two institutions that were really important in terms of undertaking community organizing in Malalison. The first one is Process Foundation, the non-government organization which was tapped by SEAFDEC to undertake social preparation activities for the members of the Fishermen's Association of Malalison Island. And of course the other agency is the Fisher Folks organization themselves, no? the FAMI, the Fishermen's Association of Malalison Island. And their cooperation in terms of contributing in terms of their time, which is very precious, because each day that they are out of the community will mean lost income, but they were able to sort of sacrifice their time in order to make sure that the community organizing activities will be successful.
Process conducted seminars and workshops on leadership, cooperativism, and gender sensitivity. During the 8-year period, 1991 to 1998, of CFRM at Malalison, regular fora also assessed the project's progress. FAMI's objectives are to improve fishery law enforcement, stop illegal fishing, develop alternative livelihood skills, and improve appropriate technology access. How did you conduct community organizing and institutional building in the area?
So our main entry is really community organizing. And what does it mean? It contains two vital objectives. That is to organize 82 fisherfolk farmer families in Malalison Island into a strong, self-reliant, environment-friendly and conscious, as well as undertake enterprise development activities. Second is for us to undertake capability building that is not only limited in terms of their intervention and coastal resource protection, but also capability building institutionally for them to develop and strengthen their organization, as well as undertake economic projects. The third, of course, is how to maintain and sustain their organization through networking with local government units, as well as networking with other people's organizations.
Well, there were many trainings conducted towards the formation of PAMI, and most of these trainings are related to capability buildings of the leaders, the leadership trainings, project management trainings, cooperative development seminar, and many others, especially on values formation. And also we also trained them on project feasibility study preparation and others needs and other trainings which they verbalize as their need.